Hey everyone, it's Tyler Stroke, founder of Universal Rackets, also known as Pickleball with Tyler, and today we are going over footwork at the kitchen. Once again, we are going over beginner basic footwork at the kitchen. So the first thing that I want you to know is that you are supposed to, at the kitchen, take as little steps as possible. So watching this video, I want you to pretend that I have a glass of water on my head. My goal, and when you're at the kitchen, your goal, and even put a glass of water on your head, to think that you are not going to have that glass of water spill. So if I'm going like this and like this, what's going to happen? The water's going to fall right down, or maybe a shot of tequila. It depends on how you're feeling, right? So your goal, again, pretend you have a glass of water or a shot of tequila on the top of your head, and you're going to try, when you move at the kitchen, to not drop that off your head. Too many players, they move way too much when they're playing. Think, pickleball is so short, right? Look how short the kitchen, the other side of the kitchen is to me. The ball's going to come back to me fast. I don't have time to do all these steps and hit. Again, so the first thing is make sure that you take as little steps as possible. There will be times that you'll have to take more than one step, but the goal is to only take as many steps as one. Now, how do we do that? How do you just take one step? The first thing is you need to make sure that you have a wide stance. Your weight's in your heels. Now watch. The first thing is I want to take one step max, right? So if the ball's over here, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to lean over here. The ball's to the left. I'm going to lean to the left. Again, here and here. Those are basic out wide balls. Notice as well, my chest is what? It's facing forward. I'm not turning my body. I'm here. I'm pretending that there's two walls, a wall in front of me, a wall behind me. That's literally squishing me, right? So I can't go like this because there's a wall, correct? So I'm here. I'm either going to lean to the right or I'm going to lean to the left. Now that's if the balls are kind of close, but what if there is a further ball? Now, if it's a little bit further and a little bit deeper, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one step to the side. Again, if it's out here, I'm going to take one step to the side. Now, when I do this in all my in-person clinics, and I'll probably get some comments, but again, we just started this YouTube, so probably no one's even watching it, but people are going to say, oh, Tyler, in the video you took two because I did a little stutter step with my left foot. Okay, but in general, big steps, actual steps, right, guys? You're just taking one step. If the ball's to the backhand, I'm going to take one step to the backhand. Again, if the ball's to the backhand, I'm going to take one step to the backhand. So if it's a little bit out to the side, what am I going to do? I'm going to lean, I'm going to lean, I'm going to lean, side lunge. Now, if the ball's a little bit more out, I'm going to take one step over, one step over, one step over. Now, if the ball is super out wide and short, watch this. Instead of going over like this is a hack, I'm going to step across my body and go like this. On this side, I'm going to step across my body and go like this. That covers angle, right? The fastest way to get the balls is to bisect the angles of the kitchen. It's going to help you so much. So if you ever have a super short ball, instead of trying to go around and right, all you're going to do, you're going to be here and you're just going to take one step in. You're going to take one step in. It's like a lunge, right? You're lunging forward every single time. So again, if the ball's kind of close to me, right, I'm going to lean. Now, if the ball's a little bit further away, I'm going to take one step, one step, one step. And if the ball's super short or super angled, I'm going to take a step in or I'm going to take a step in. Again, in all those drills, what did I do? A little bit out of breath. That's a good drill to do. Drill number one, all you're going to do is get used to going like this. Program that in your brain, that you are between two walls. You are not moving. Two walls are literally crushing you to side. You can't move. So you're leaning from side to side. Then if you want to get really good at it, you can just go one, 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 one. Now the last one, again, you're going to go step, 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 and step. Okay, so again, the maximum amount of steps that I've took, actual steps, is one. Now, depending on what level that you are, you're not going to instantly watch this video and go out and take one step max in your open plays or when you're having fun or you're having competitive play. When you're drilling, I want you to limit yourself, okay? I'm gonna be strict. If you don't, 5 push-ups. But when you go play in your matches, you're not going to just think about the rule this whole time, right? So what are you gonna do? Instead of taking no more than 1 step, you're going to try to limit your steps. Can you guys promise me that? I want you, regardless of how many steps that you take 2 less steps than the amount of steps that you take. So if you're taking 50 steps, take 48. If you're taking 18 steps, take 16 steps. If you can limit the amount of steps, you're going to see a huge difference until we get that to that 1 step max. One more thing that I would like to note is my ready position. Something that's going to help a ton, or even when I'm moving, is I'm not just straight up like a tinged soldier. I'm lowering my center of gravity and getting into my legs so I can have balance, right? So you want to be in your legs and really have a foundation. Have your legs be heavy and glued into the court. Also, that's going to help balance your glass of, what do we say? Of water. Sorry, I'm thinking about wine. It's close to happy hour. Balance your glass of water. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is basic kitchen footwork. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comments below. We host weekly. This is subject to change. Every Monday and Wednesday, we have weekly free Zoom trainings. I put a link to our meetup for the trainings. Make sure to check it out. I put the link to Universal Rackets, our pickleball and tennis program. We help any community build their own pickleball programs. Make sure to email us if you're interested. And last thing, I put a link to my description for Pickleball with Tyler and the Pickle Yogi. Make sure to check us out. We make some cool content. I hope you guys are good. Make sure you use this at the kitchen. 2 steps less, and I'll see you next time around court.